Well, good afternoon, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Gary again from sunny, overcast Arizona. I'm going to do a review of a inverter here. This is a Krieger 2000 watt inverter. I got it from inverters.com. It's a refurbished one. So I was rather impressed with the way they reboxed it and sent it out after they fixed it or whatever they did. You never know that information. It came well packaged in a box here. I'll show you the box here. 2000 watt, 4000 peak. I basically got it because, you know, we got more people and less power in Arizona, and when everybody turns on their air conditioners this summer, there might be a brownout, and I like my TV and small air conditioners. So let me see here. I took it out of the box, the normal guy thing. Looked at everything. Came with a fuse in line here, couple of cables, remote type on and off thing here for turning it on and off. Put this over here so you can see it. I hooked it up to my Power Queen battery, which I knew was charged up fully, and I came back, turned the switch right here, right there, turned it on, and it didn't come on. And I thought to myself, well, that's the only switch here. Well, let's plug this thing in, and back down underneath there is where you plug in the remote switch, and of course it turned on and off when I did that. And I was like, well, come on, this shouldn't be just a switch for that. And I looked around, and then I decided, well, I'll just call the company. And so I called them and wasn't on the phone or, you know, waiting for them to pick up very long at all. And they picked up right away, and I told them what I had. And he says, yeah, he says, we get a lot of calls on this. And I said, well, why? He says, you know, he says the exact same questions you're asking me. And I said, oh, okay. And I said, where's the power switch? And he says, well, if you look around there where the outlets are, and you look real close, right there above the lights, it says power and menu. But, you know, heck, I'm an older guy and my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. And it would have been nice if they would have filled the the indented lettering there with maybe red paint or black paint so you could see it. That would be the nice way to do it. So that's one thing I will be doing for later on in life. So you come over here and turn those on, and it works wonderful. So, and I had some really good information from the guy on the phone. He asked me what I was going to do with it and how I was going to use it, and I found out a lot of information on top of, you know, what I know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, if you really want to know more about your inverter, some guys and gals hardwire these into their panels and stuff by way of these outlets here. And there's more detailed information you should know about that when you attempt to do that. And before you do it, Because if you don't do it right, you can actually, you know, smoke your inverter just based on the little ground here. So I highly recommend just calling the help number or the tech number and talk to the guys before you do something. Safety first, right? So, well, anyway, this is a little raw video on the Krieger electric 2000 watt, 4000 watt peak inverter. Whoops. As I throw stuff around, but it seems to be built pretty good. It's really got a good price on it. It's a 12 volt inverter. It does have 2 gauge wires coming off the battery. They included that. This one here, you have to orientate it off to the side or down because you got a switch here that the wire would interfere with this main power switch here. This one here, you can basically go up to down to the side, that type of thing. So I asked him about the price, and it seems to be coming in under $200. That's probably pretty good for this thing here. If you do everything, you know, if you just, you know, how can I say this? If when you're hooking it up to the battery, if you use this little resistor here, you go between the positive post on the battery and the positive wire first before you connect it to the battery. This will pre-charge the caps in this inverter, and you won't get that big old spark that some people do. Does it hurt it? Some people say yes, some people say no. Sparking is never good. It's more of a safety thing, as you know. This little fuse block here can be mounted on something, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for a mounting thing, or, you know, power outage thing. I'll mount it somewhere in something. I'll probably do a video of it when I figure out what I'm going to do with it. But this was more of a information on this area down here that completely caught me off guard. You know, the little part marking down there. And I can't see very good. I'm doing this on a flip camera from years gone by that still works. And but it says power, and it says menu here. If you have any questions, please post them, and I'll try to answer them for you. Once again, this is Gary in Arizona. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be number 31 or 32 for me. Laugh out loud. All right. Have yourself a great day, as I always say. I'll show you the box real quick, what that looks like. Let's turn this a little bit here. That's what's included in it. Of course, there's a manual, and some people read the manuals, and I guess I'm not one of them, because maybe that information about that switch stuff is in there that I didn't catch. But like I said, it never really hurts to call the manufacturer or the place you bought it from. So have yourself a great day, and thanks for watching.